Loving Jesus. Let our life be filled with a love to God that is from God Himself. How close we are to God speaks of how close we are to our brothers and sisters, our loved ones, and basically every single one person being around us. Today, I want to talk to you about one ministry. And that ministry doesn't require a pulpit, it doesn't require a microphone, it doesn't require you being in front of the church and talking to a congregation or a meeting of more than one person. So you don't need to be in church, and I don't want to tell you your wage, an amazing prophecy that will fill your life with visions and different wantings. I'm talking about a ministry that will take place in your workplace, in the kitchen, when you wash the dishes, in the bedroom, in your school, when you're outside, when you're doing your shopping, in the car, or even right now when you are watching this video. You can be ministering to God. And that ministry is called the ministry of His feet, which is above every ministry that there is. Just like Mary of Bethany, she showed us how beautiful and extravagant it really is to simply choose to sit at the feet of the Lord and hear what He has to say, because He is always speaking. I think it was Brian Guerin that said that there is a current, or maybe it was David Papavisi that said there is a current of God's speaking. He is speaking, always speaking, and all we have to do is put our attention on God to hear Him speaking. It's like getting connected to the right station when you're trying to work with the radio in your car. You have to put in some work to get in the spirit and put your attention to God. Brother Lawrence said that in order to form a habit of communing with God continually and committing everything we do to Him, we must at first make a special effort. After a while, we find that His love inwardly inspires us to do all things for Him effortlessly. Effortlessly. And that's what I love, that when you put the special effort into it, in time you will realize that it is His love that inspires you to do all things through Him effortlessly. Not because you have to do it, not because someone told you to do it, but because you want to do it and you have a desire and pleasure in it. So I just want to encourage you in this simple phrase: snuggle, don't struggle. Just like Eric said, I'm right now in a season of loving and learning how to love Jesus, and I'm getting ready to preach on Saturday. There's going to be a serving like a conference for ministers of God throughout England, and I'm going to be speaking of the relationship with God and the relationship between brothers and sisters. So that's why I started about loving God. And may God bless you, may He fill you with Himself, may he replace Himself. Yeah, so just like Paul said, not the old Paul, not the new Paul, but Jesus. He said, not I live, but Jesus Christ lives inside of me. So I want to encourage you by this to spend time with Jesus, because that is the best thing that you can ever do.